Well, hi Capricorns, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Capricorns, let's find out what can you expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it doesn't resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign. That's your emotional self and private self. Or get a private reading from someone that you trust. All cards are male or female. The overall energy of this reading, Capricorns, is the Eight of Cups. This is like taking off on your own. It's like turning your back on love or previous love and seeking a new adventure. Okay, so looking out there over the world, just kind of a fresh start in a way, and that's what I get from this. The Queen of Cups is up in your highest energy, so these are the two strongest energies in the whole reading. The Queen of Cups is water. So that would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's. But what you're doing here is you're really trying to figure out if there is someone out there for you, someone who can return your love. Cups are love. And this is the only cup in the tarot deck with a lid on it. There's little windows all the way around that cup. And the Queen is trying to peer in those little windows because you have questions, and you have questions in your mind, and you are trying to figure out the answers, and it has to do with love. So, a little confused maybe, or a little wanting a little bit of clarity about love. Like there's something better out there, and you're wondering if it's really out there. You're also second guessing. I feel like you're second guessing your own feelings as far as love goes. The Queen of Cups now is right next to the King of Cups. Well, the King of Cups, water again, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You think you're walking from a soulmate here, and you're trying to move forward from this soulmate. Big cup of love, huge cup of love this King of Cups has. This is your energy. This is your energy, but this is a soulmate relationship, okay? Side by side, King and Queen of Cups, based on love. They still might love you. I don't know. Let me just keep reading. But you love them. I do know that. But you pulled back your love, just like turning your back here with the Eight of Cups. It's right above, right next to this Eight of Cups. So you're pulling in that huge cup of love. And you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out this love. You're looking for the truth. You're looking for the clarity, just like I said with the Queen of Cups here, trying to peek in those windows around that cup for love answers. You do want clarity. You do want truth. There might be a conversation coming up here still with this person that you seem to be walking away from. They don't have to have water in their chart. It's just that your relationship should have been based on feelings, on love, being the Queen and King of Cups. So walking away, what were they doing? Breadcrumbing you? Because I got the Six of Pentacles right here, right under the Queen of Cups. You were feeling like you were getting breadcrumbed in the relationship, like you were putting all the work in to the relationship, and they were just barely feeding it enough to keep it afloat. I think this is what you're walking away from. These scales in your life were thrown off balance. You know, they have had a difficult time in showing their love, you know, and it became very difficult for you to believe that maybe they truly do love you. Let's just keep reading. On the other side of the Eight of Cups is the Ten of Swords. This is under the Ace of Swords. So, truth and clarity, yeah, that helps put things to an end. This is the card I call of the end of the pain, okay? And swords are about communication, truth, clarity, and it's right next to the Eight of Cups. I do feel like there is going to be more conversation with this person, even though you're turning your back on them and you've pulled back your cup of love, because you feel like you don't want to be the only one trying to make this work. I think that you feel like They are just not putting in the effort, period. I have the Death card under the Six of Pentacles. This is a card for Scorpio, which is a water sign. Okay, so there's 3 for Scorpio, if we're counting. But the significance of the energy of this card is what's most important, and it is putting the old behind you, the breadcrumbing. Okay, that's what it's next to. Putting it behind you, the spilled cups, and moving forward. So it's like the end of the old year, ringing in the new year, and you are moving forward. You're moving forward, but I'm still not sure if you are on your own or not. I do have the 5 of Cups that you're moving forward from. This is your disappointment in love. It's like you taken this cup, pulled it back, and you just kind of threw it on the ground with the rest of them, you know. But I call this the card of hope. There's 2 cups behind this figure, and all you have to do is turn around. There is still hope and love. Now with this person, I'm not sure still. So we got to keep reading. But on the back side, next to those 2 full cups of love, is a 10 of Pentacles. And this is under the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Pentacles, gosh, this is one of the best cards in the tarot deck. This is union between 2 people. There's extended family, pets, there's a child. This is about being grounded, secure, stable. This card can be about commitment. It can be about marriage. And I feel like, things are going to be resolved. Things are going to become clear to you. But let me take out the second part of this reading and find out, more. There is definitely more to this story. So I feel like you're just, it's like you're not putting up with this breadcrumbing anymore. No matter how even if you love them, it's like, but this, actions speak louder than words, and I just don't think they've been really putting much into this relationship. Wow. Capricorns, universe. And there you are as a Capricorn. Also, the 9 of Pentacles can be Capricorn. It's Earth. Up here in your highest energy, though, I have the Ace of Wands. Fresh starts, new beginnings, just blooming. Is this alone or with them or someone else? Let's just keep reading. There is a fresh start waiting for you. We know that. You're leaving the old behind. You're moving forward towards something new. We have Temperance right next to the Ace of Wands. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're pouring that potion back and forth, back and forth. Excuse me. Famous little cough during the reading. It just comes from talking. But they pour this potion back and forth, and they're trying to get you balanced. They're trying to get you tempered. That's their job. That's why it's called temperance. You have 1 foot still in the waters of emotion. You have 1 foot on the ground. So they need both your feet on the ground so you can make informed and grounded decisions in moving forward. Now you are moving forward. There is no doubt about that in this reading. And you are headed for a fresh start, a new beginning. You're leaving the old behind. So you're not going to stay in the relationship if they're going to keep breadcrumbing you. But there is conversation which puts an end to all these questions that you have about the love. Next to Temperance is the Moon. The card for Pisces, another water sign. So Scorpio and Pisces are both water signs. We have the Queen and King of Cups up here in your highest energy. The Moon, this is about hidden things to be revealed. This is going to come through this conversation, these conversations. This is going to be like night turning to day. Something is going to be exposed. Temperance needs you balanced. Your guardian angels and spirit guides, they need you balanced because I think through all this conversation, something's going to come to light, all right? And you're going to have to know how to handle it. I have the 9 of Pentacles under the Ace of Wands and next to the 10 of Swords. Now, this is your energy. You are stable and secure and solid and self-confident and just being single and just being you. You know you can move forward with or without them. You'd rather move with them, but the way they're treating this relationship, it looks like, and how you're feeling about it, is you're just thinking maybe you're just going to move forward on your own. I have the 5 of Pentacles next to the 9 of Pentacles and under Temperance. So I feel like you've been spending some time alone. I feel like perhaps this person just kind of made you feel rejected, you know, or they left you alone, or they just kind of just don't make you feel your best, all right? Lonely. I do feel like you've been alone for some period of time. You do want somebody in your life. Something's going to come out, though. Something's going to be revealed, and you're going to have to make a decision. And you're going to have to make a grounded decision. I have the 10 of Wands next to the 5 of Pentacles. Just because you're feeling alone now and you want somebody in your life, don't let that make your decision for you. Make sure you base your decision on the things that really matter. All right? So I have the 10 of Wands. So being alone, that's why I'm saying this, because being alone, it is a burden. You don't like being alone. You rather have somebody in your life. And you are getting ready to drop those wands. It's under the moon. So whatever's going to be exposed is going to help you, allow you to drop these wands. But like I say, you're going to be faced with a decision here. And you need to be grounded to make this decision. I have the 9 of Cups under the 9 of Pentacles and next to the 10 of Pentacles. So, you know, that cup that you pulled back of love because you're feeling like they weren't giving as much to the relationship as you were, or what you would like. You're happily guarding all those cups of love. You have a lot of love, okay? But you can share. Oh, yeah, you know it, too, because it's right under the 9 of Pentacles. You're very self-confident. You know you have it. But you're also like, well, I'll just leave them behind and move forward. I'll leave these cups behind and move forward if I have to. So you're guarding these cups, and if you move forward, you will be taking them with you. And it's right next to the 10 of Pentacles. You have the love. You really wanted a secure and stable relationship with this person, but they're not giving you any hint that that's what they want. I have the 8 of Swords next to the 9 of Cups and under the 5 of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords is about feeling like you can't move, like you see how you're bound here and you're blindfolded. Your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound, and all these swords surround you of truth and clarity, okay? So you do have a lot of truth and clarity around you. Maybe that's what's going to be exposed, is some more truth and clarity so that you can move forward, because you are moving forward. But in this card, being under the 5 of Pentacles and holding your love back and knowing you have it, I feel like you've just kind of been in this place for a while because you didn't have your truth and clarity, but I feel like you're going to get it. I have the Queen of Pentacles right next to the 8 of Swords and under the 10 of Wands. The burden that you're getting ready to drop, you're looking at that pentacle. You're like, I need something solid, secure, stable, possibly a committed relationship with this 10 of Pentacles being here. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is going to be your energy, male or female. Yeah, so really looking at that pentacle and dropping these wands, and then the moon's up here. Maybe you're going to find out that they are going to be willing to work on this relationship. Maybe you are going to be moving forward with this person that you've kind of given up hope on here. And that's why Temperance needs you balanced. When whatever's exposed comes to light. You have not finished conversing with this person, and something is going to be said. You got a decision to make. I do kind of feel like you are going to move forward with this other person. You are going to move forward either way, but I'm leaning towards this person here because of where these cards are placed. Let's look at the bottom card. The Empress. Ooh. Well, the Empress is a card for Libra or Taurus. So, but the energy is what's most important. The Empress, this is your energy. Oh gosh. So remember I said that you're the 9 of Pentacles, that you're stable, secure, and grounded, and just self-confident. Well, the Empress has other qualities too besides that, and this is you. you're kind and loving and generous and thoughtful and considerate and forgiving, and you have great qualities about just being a human being breathing air on this earth, okay? Male or female. So whoever you do let into your life, this is kind of like pay attention to this, because whatever is exposed, and this fresh start, this new beginning, and all this truth, make sure whoever you decide to move forward with has a lot of those same qualities so that this relationship can work. If they don't have a lot of those same qualities that you do as an individual, I would move on your own. And I think that's the advice of these cards, so that you can make your grounded decisions, because there will always be conflict if they don't have a lot of these same qualities that you have, and how, the ones that matter, like how you treat other people, how you look at the world, what you want from life, things like that. So keep that in mind, and make your decision accordingly. So Capricorn, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.